Liverpool fan Samuel here. 9 goals, Samuel. What you saying, my friend?
Listen, that was better. That was better. I know it's just Bournemouth, but before the game, I was quite worried because of the form we had in the first 3 games. I mean, what I criticised about Liverpool against Man United, that there was no heart, there was no fight, there was no spirit there was no passion. Man United outran us, and I was looking at that. Is that if we carry that form into the Bournemouth game, it's going to be very worrying. However, I saw a complete change of performance in the first half. Usually, in the first 3 games, we conceded first, but we came out and we wanted to get that first goal. Once the first goal came, boom, second, third, fourth, it was 5-0 at half time, and that's what we asked for. Klopp, you have to give credit to what he did. He changed it up a little bit. He put Fabinho and Hendo in a kind of like a pivot, and made Elliot have a free role. And again, as I said, it's just Bournemouth, but signs were looking good. The real test is actually against Newcastle. Now, Newcastle, they're going to sit deep and counter-attack. It's about how we're going to break them down, which I'm looking forward to. But based on today, 9 goals, I wanted 10 to break that record. But the boys did well today.
Yeah, no, listen, and I agree with you. And I think that, look, I don't think any Liverpool fan is going to get carried away with putting that many goals past Bournemouth, but it was more like Liverpool. It was more Liverpool-esque. It was just more what we would come to expect. And you still had to work hard to get it, and you didn't stop working hard. It's almost like saying to the fans, we're sorry about the start of the season. We're going to do that. I suppose it's just a little bit of a shame. There was a point where you're thinking, well, actually, and you're 5 points behind City still. When they were losing and you were winning, it was like, well, actually, after a terrible start, we're going to get a favour here from Palace. But of course, the brilliance of City came through and did it, and that's why you'll win today. We always knew you were going to win today, but there are always banana skins in the Premier League, and you've got to kind of 100%. Bounce back. I wanted to ask you a question. Klopp has now said, "I was wrong. We need another midfield player." Is that music to your ears as a Liverpool fan to hear this?
I've backed Klopp for a very long time, and I've backed him over FSG, but him coming out and admitting that, okay, it was him that said that didn't need a midfielder. Now he's admitted that he was wrong, is more of a step. Okay, Klopp, it was you, but thank you for admitting that. Now we need to go out and get a new midfielder. Now, there was a lot of people that were saying, oh, Liverpool, you don't need a new midfielder now. Everything seems all right. No. We need strength in depth. Doesn't matter what happens. We need strength in depth. We can't be waiting for Thiago or Keita or Ox to come back and get injured again. We need a new midfielder. So that is music to my ears. Depending on who comes in, I don't know who we're linked to strongly right now, but it is a good sign in the right direction.
Yeah, no, I hear that completely. I think that's an important element for you all, like moving forward, especially with what's going on. Samuel, top man for coming on and having your say. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you. RAK's on the show next. RAK's a Liverpool fan. 9-0 drumming. What you saying, mate?
Yeah, good. Look, we needed a performance. We needed to step up, and both the crowd, the fans, everyone was up for it from the get-go, and it helped to blow us some cobwebs. Hopefully, that's a stepping stone for future good performances to come. But yeah, we really need that. It's going to kickstart our season, I'm sure.
Yeah, you very much need to. And I get, like, some will say I'm a hater for saying this. Like, I know Liverpool fans won't get carried away. You'll want to see a performance against a more capable team next time. But there's no better way of blowing out those cobwebs and sticking that many goals past someone. There'll be a confidence booster in there for people. You know, we know we can score. We know we can get it done. Your first win of the season as well. And especially with City winning the way they did, any slip-ups at the moment from you, if City start getting themselves 7-8 plus points ahead, it just becomes such an uphill task. So really, really important in that regard. I already asked this question already. I want to get your opinion. Midfielder, it looks like you're going to go for a midfielder this week. Is that music to your ears?
Yeah, look, I mean, I've said it since last summer that I would have liked to get an attacker, a defender, and a midfielder, and we only got Konaté last summer. But at the same time, I've said, look, ultimately, I don't have all the information. If Klopp and the recruitment team decide they want to go for a player, then I'll back them. If they don't, then there's not really much I can do about it, but I'll back them. But I have thought that we've needed new impetus and a new player coming in. It's going to be interesting to see who that is, because it may be a bit, if it's a stopgap signing, it kind of goes against what we've done in recent years recruitment wise. But I think, some people have definitely been at the end of their tether, and they've even said, look, anyone but Milderson. So yeah, Milderson. But let's see. I mean, I'm sure we'll get someone decent, and it would be quite funny, Terry, just to say if we end up getting Frankie de Jong, that would be that would be quite funny. But let's
Yeah,
see.
it would be, but I felt all along that he's gettable this summer, but for the right team. Like I really have felt that this whole time, and we'll see what happens there. RAK, appreciate you coming on, mate, and having your say. Congrats on the win.
Take care, mate.
We'll chat again soon.
Cheers.
Thank you.